Today we're talking about 7 issue management tips. Well, there's so much to know about issue management. As a matter of fact, you may want to reference one of our other whiteboard sessions on how to manage project risk, which also includes 7 steps to avoid selective amnesia on your team and get stuff done. But today, in this whiteboard session, I want to give a brief overview, a reminder of what issue management is, and even highlight what some issues are. But I want to focus on 7 tips that I've found helpful to manage issues on my projects. So first of all, let's do a little highlight again about what issue management is. So first of all, it includes a plan that defines the activities and business rules that you'll need to manage and control issues that may arise during the project. It also includes a process for managing issues that includes identifying issues and also resolving those issues. Well, what's an issue? Well, an issue can be a major problem, it could be an opportunity, it could be a concern or some kind of situation that could ultimately impede progress or successful completion of the project and requires immediate attention. Ultimately, it could have a negative impact on your project. So some examples may be problems with some of your staff. It could be that they need some additional training in order to get their work product done. It may also include some of your suppliers. Maybe they're not available or responsive. It also could include something like a technical failure or maybe even some material shortages or delays. You know, sometimes if there are major disasters where things can't be imported or exported, that may impact your project. And then also, I love this one, where you may have a super successful promotion that you're running. So say that you're promoting a product and people are really receptive to it and people buy more than you have product on hand. Well, that can cause an issue on your project. So here's some 7 tips. So number 1 is to provide a way for people to report issues on your project. And that includes a process and a tool. So there's one app on my mobile phone that I love. It's called Waze, W-A-Z-E. And what it allows is when I'm driving to report issues that I encounter along my path. It also allows other drivers to do that too. So I know what issues I may be running upon ahead, and it allows me to reroute myself. It also allows others on the same roadway to confirm if that same issue exists. If it doesn't exist anymore, then it disappears, but it could ultimately become a bigger risk. So we want to use that same principle on our projects when we're approaching issues on our project. We want to also log everything. Sometimes people think that maybe small things are insignificant, and sometimes those small things can really wreak havoc on our project. So we want to make sure to log everything because we believe everything matters. Then also we want to report the things promptly. So if there are people on the team who may be aware of issues on your project but they don't report them, they can soon and quickly become a risk on your project before they're resolved. And again, we want to resolve those issues promptly before they turn into a risk. We also want to be able to escalate appropriately, meaning maybe not everything needs to be escalated, but maybe there's some issues that can't be resolved without escalating maybe to an executive or even a stakeholder to help remove those roadblocks. We also want to validate the status regularly. Again, if we think Waze, if the issue is no longer an issue, we want to mark them closed, but if it escalates, we want to be able to update that status. And we want to notify everyone frequently because these issues can impact other people's work. So these are some of the tips that I found helpful for managing issues on my project, and I hope they help you too. But if you need a tool that can help you manage your issues on your project, then sign up for our software now at projectmanager.com.